against Alaves, and it's next. Continuing to pile up in the Real Madrid trophy.
Stated before that ball was rolled out, it did football throughout the globe. Up without some big players, but it's still a
lineup here today, and you can see Roberto in goal. Or he plays and can't get much. The star in Zidane, and the ball flicked through, giving chase on the far.
Benzema starts it. Watch Benzema. Keeps on
away. Roberto tucked back by Vasquez. Towards the goal line, sneaks the cross in, back post, smashed off the
flighted all. It is by Edgar. A lovely chip, rises like and it's a lick of paint that denies.
Which scoops it over for Benzema.
Ball.
Rodrigo on the end. The first shot off the bar. The job done, but the individual chap. And all the way back to the ageless veteran Roberto. Can't get the cross in initially, but off the head. What? Chance for Perez, the long legs.
To find Big Benz as the Barbarossa looks on. Sees this one coming and then passing. And again, penalty to foot.
Corner swinging this one in to the middle and possession. Drives in on Shimo into the area, slotting. Atleti and Sevilla.
He's probably tried to wrap Mendy up as well, but your time.
From 12 paces, drives it low.
The underdogs here today. Of Jimo Navarro.
Ends wide. Rodrigo forced wide
of the referees to improve.
Rodrigo fights it.
Also, that drop would have had a lot more space.
More penalties than anyone else. Corner, Edgar sneaks. Modric in good.
Involved with that, but it's just ring rust around.
Yes.
Dangerous position.
Drives it all the way across. Courtois on his joined him in the Ukraine at Dnipro. Jesus Hill. Burst of speed. Mendy squares. Squares. Modric. A little jitterbug turn. Burst of speed. Far side. Rodrigo.
At Real Madrid. And quality always. As long as he stays fit, they will have a tremendous
mark where Real sets its line, crossed in.
Modric and Casemiro, lovely synchronized. And
Shimo Navarro, he's been grabbing that heel.
If Marcelo.
He's actually been the starter for much.
A real good fight. Look out.
Bursting in, Rodrigo. Depth will play a role. Here's Asensio. Chance for Burke from the left. Burke.
That's it. Ask Casemiro, do you want to dance? See you later. Not going to happen.
Second seemed like something pulled and
due in a big part to Juan Muniz.
Stretch things out. Manzano.
It's not that I'm going to go down. I'm going to. Fabulous from Toni Kroos. In the tape room. Did they still have tape rooms? Bottom one, and that was a tough fight.
Rodrigo.
Lovely again from Benzema.
Leans to his back.
Do lose. He saw it in Benzema.
Pops up,
double
but dances
coverage
to the inside. Burke square. Pass up a chance inside the 18. But
is it slack defending as much from previous chance, Phil? It was a body language in between the two. One of the international games for Wales when he made the European trophy.
Here comes Rodrigo, gets it back from
of talent they've got.
Chance for Vasquez across everyone.
I'm surprised that Real Madrid players didn't have Real Madrid playing in what they like to call
out wide, poked into the area for Asensio. And I guess credit to him, credit to Zidane. He's paid off that faith in spades. But a half step too late.
30 games for Real Madrid now.
A man who I'm certain stoppage time. Kroos leaves. Asensio drives.
He's a sharp player. Emotional level. It's just that the club was in. That pass.
To the inside, Benzema drives it low.
Boy, asking for a Christmas present. Just
their Christmas star, but they do have a Looks like he won't be out of work for long. Was Juan Muñoz, he'll be looking for a new job, but Garitano going back
down a little and perhaps not covered.
Benzema breaks in, flag stays down, squared for a look at how close it was. Ooh, he's
wonderful.
On.
Yep. That's a step forward by Rodrigo and Ben.
And Asensio's second goal since his return.
On an absolute 14-carat golden altar for
there. Ferland Mendy.
That's what they're there for. That's wonderful covering around.
Head to head with Vasquez.
What a buy that was from.
Stepping out, the Serb replaced.
But again, not their day. That's a great ball.
Wide for Vasquez.
Oh.
Vasquez across, just
well there to win the ball back initially.
Squares for Benzema.
That's a serious question of Roberto Jimenez. He's up to with a task. Just class. Ferland Mendy. And watch this. It's a lovely ball from Benzema again. Benzema.
Mendy, just look at that burst of speed. And now the stretches it off. Chance dished into the area. Left.
Wonderful drive. The chariot, but Sergio Ramos, a huge miss in their sights here, and with one hand on it. That's Rodrigo keeps us alive again, and that is a true big fish up a tree.
Spots the run of Mendy. Long left chance here. Drags to the inside.
Magic! Very close to finding.
Back in his Atleti days, it looked like that's where he was destined.
He's had a good game.
Top flight debut.
And he makes his appearance.
Ball slotted across.
Los Blancos is the Stella in the middle. It was back to the good old days. Asensio gets his goal. Babazaros put on a...
to make up 4 points on Eibar, Celta, or Alaves. Or it was again a one-goal game. Vinicius with a... Isco with a smile. Eden Hazard as well. Cutting inside. Sainz takes the shot, deflected up.
And covers for some poor defending.
Center, uncontested Courtois. Drops, passes it off. A little layoff. Vinicius rifled.
This square ball for Vinny, who tickles it on.
The French defender. Now a cooling break with about a quarter hour. These are weakness of Real.
Criticized. There seems to be a combination of belief, the end of it, and again, nice.
And they started this round just above the drops.
Right, and there's no determining that time.
Run down.
Try to move it here. Let's take a look.
This season, I don't think it was any malintent, but it was. Will be their next opponent if they do, and that's a reunion with Ronaldo.
Not a bad performance.
Little slip away, signs a rough touch. In go just over the ball. Back for Isco as Rodrigo takes the slow walk. Oh! Talk about keeping an eye on that next match.
Yeah, they have played damn well.
As awaiting. Sends it long.
1-0. Every game we had to be adjusted, and they came through it.
Hines bursts in, puts the ceramic brakes on, gets the cross.
He's ran himself in the ground again. No rest. Benzema that's been carrying the flag for Real Madrid.
Forward, dropping in for Burke. Collide, and he gets on the ball, settles, drives, bobbled brief dominance.
Sissoko.
Chuyền đi.
Rất có thể sẽ có bàn thắng từ tình huống này.